Welcome to African Reads Comics, where we delve deep into the world of comics, and today, we are tackling a topic that has stirred the pot in the comic book industry: the influence of wokeness and political correctness in mainstream Western comics. Comics have long been a mirror to society, reflecting its values, fears, and aspirations. From the golden age of comics in the 1930s and 1940s, where characters like Superman and Captain America fought against fascism, to the more introspective 60s and 70s with stories tackling racism and poverty through characters like Green Lantern and Green Arrow, comics have been a cultural touchstone. But as we've moved into the modern era, the narrative has evolved, or some would argue, has been transformed by what's known colloquially as wokeness or political correctness. This shift has sparked a robust debate among fans, creators, and critics. On one side, there's a significant portion of the fanbase who feel that this move towards more inclusive storytelling has alienated the core audience. They argue that beloved characters are being altered, their histories rewritten, or their personalities changed to fit a new mold that doesn't resonate with the established fanbase. This has led to accusations that the industry is prioritizing political messaging over the quality of storytelling. A look at sales data might suggest a decline in some titles, but attributing this solely to changes in narrative direction is oversimplifying a complex market dynamic. However, the other side of the argument sees this evolution as an essential and positive step forward. Creators and many fans believe that comics should reflect the world's diversity, offering representation to those who have historically seen themselves underrepresented or misrepresented in media. Characters like Miles Morales, the Black and Latino Spider-Man, or Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel of Pakistani descent, have not only introduced new fans to the medium but have also been critical and commercial successes, proving that inclusivity can go hand in hand with compelling storytelling. These stories delve into the nuances of identity, belonging, and the societal issues of today, echoing the legacy of comics as a medium for social commentary. The tension between these perspectives often comes down to the balance between creative freedom and editorial mandates. In an industry where comics are now part of larger media conglomerates, there's immense pressure to appeal to a wide demographic, which can lead to narratives that feel shoehorned or tokenistic. Critics argue that this can stifle the creativity that once defined the comic book world, where stories were shaped by the vision of the creators rather than by external cultural pressures. Yet, this creative tension also drives innovation, pushing writers and artists to explore new narratives and perspectives, which can lead to groundbreaking work. Social media has played a significant role in amplifying this debate. It's where fans, both new and old, voice their opinions, creating a feedback loop that can sometimes overshadow the stories themselves. Movements like Comicsgate have emerged, where fans and some creators push back against what they perceive as unnecessary changes, leading to polarized discussions about the future of comics. However, social media's power also lies in its ability to highlight stories that resonate, showing that when diversity is woven into the fabric of a narrative naturally and respectfully, it can expand the fan base and enrich the storytelling landscape. The rise of independent comics has also been a notable aspect of this conversation. Here, creators have the freedom to tell stories outside the mainstream's influence, where wokeness might not be a forced agenda but a natural expression of the creator's worldview. These indie works often tackle themes of identity, social justice, and personal struggle in ways that might not fit the corporate mold, yet they find their audience and sometimes even influence mainstream narratives. Economically, the impact of these cultural shifts is complex. While some argue that the push for diversity has led to sales drops, others point out that the industry's challenges are multifaceted. Rising costs, digital competition, and changing reader demographics all play roles. Moreover, the success of films like Black Panther or Captain Marvel shows that when diverse representation is done well, it can not only be commercially viable but can also introduce a whole new audience to the culture of comics. In conclusion, the debate over wokeness and political correctness in Western comics isn't just about whether these elements are good or bad for the industry, it's about the intersection of art with culture, economics, and the evolving identity of its fanbase. While some see it as a dilution of what made comics great, others view it as an evolution that keeps the medium relevant and provocative in a changing world. This conversation reflects broader cultural conflicts around identity, representation, and the purpose of art in society. At African Reads Comics, we acknowledge this multifaceted dialogue, recognizing that every comic, every story, contributes to the vibrant tapestry of our collective imagination. So, we invite you to keep reading, keep discussing, and let's keep the pages turning.